The water hummed with laughter. Not mine, not anyone I'd welcomed. I stood rooted at the edge of my backyard, staring at a scene straight out of a fever dream. Wine glasses clinking, swimsuit straps popping, and Brenda Tate, the HOA dictator, sprawled in my new hot tub like it was her royal bath. A stranger in sagging green trunks poured her wine while she raised her glass at me, shameless, and chirped, "Oh, good, you're back. We were just saying how lucky we are to have a shared gem like this." My fists tightened. I hadn't even soaked in it yet. It was my birthday gift to myself. Now it bubbled with strangers, spilled cocktails, and Brenda's sandal dangling over the jets. That's when I knew she'd crossed me one too many times, and I had the perfect scientific payback brewing. 3 weeks earlier, I'd been basking in suburban bliss. I'm Ethan Miller, software developer, introvert, and quiet king of petty revenge. I'd moved to Crestwood Heights for its peace, tree-lined streets, low crime. A place to breathe, not for Brenda's HOA reign of terror. I'd spent 2 months designing my dream hot tub. Heated jets, LED lights, Bluetooth speakers primed for mellow jazz. Tucked behind a privacy fence I'd paid extra to have surveyed. It was my sanctuary, safe from HOA meddling, or so I thought. Then Brenda showed up for a routine check, visor on, clipboard in hand, gum snapping like she hated it. She peered through my fence. "Nice setup," she said, her tone dripping with fake charm. "Technically, outdoor features like this need HOA approval, but I'll let it slide for now." I reminded her, voice steady, that private installs behind my fence were my business. She smirked, scribbled something, and sauntered off. Red flag 1. Red flag 2 came when she mused about community spirit and shared resources. 2 days later, I found fresh footprints in the wet concrete near my tub. My camera caught Lori and Greg, a couple from down the block, scaling my gate in robes like budget spies. I called Brenda. "Oh yeah, that was me," she said, breezy as if she'd borrowed a cup of sugar. "I told them to test it. Sharing builds community." "That's trespassing," I snapped. She laughed. "Relax, it's just water." It wasn't. It was my haven, my escape from code deadlines and noise, especially hers. I upgraded the lock, beefed up security, and slapped a private property, no trespassing sign on the gate. I thought that ended it. Nope. Fast forward to the invasion. I'd been away for a quiet weekend, unannounced, but Brenda noticed my car gone and pounced. Rounding my house, I found a full-on party. Balloons, a speaker blaring pop hits, a snack table, fairy lights strung up like a DIY gala. Brenda waved, acting like she'd done me a solid. "Hope you don't mind, Ethan," she called over the music. The board agreed this should be communal. We brought cups. I didn't reply. I walked inside, shut the door, hands trembling, not with rage, but glee. I'd always had a mischievous streak, and my college buddy Kyle, now at a dye lab, had just the trick. A water-active compound, safe, invisible, and when heated past 98 degrees Fahrenheit, a vivid, stubborn orange. "Hey Kyle," I said, dialing him, grin spreading. "How fast can you ship me something fun and maybe a little orange?" When Kyle's package arrived, I spent 2 days plotting. This wasn't just revenge. It was justice for every HOA email, flyer, and forced bonding event Brenda had inflicted. The plain box held a vial labeled, "For testing only." Legal, hilarious, odorless, colorless, and cool water. It bloomed into blazing orange at hot tub temps, staining skin for days. I tested it like a lab rat. Clear water in a bucket turned volcanic orange with heat, an old rag emerging like a traffic cone. Perfect. I slipped it into my tub's additive pod, meant for scents, but ideal for my prank. A test dip with a gloved hand confirmed it. Orange glory. I just needed bait. I parked my car 2 streets over, posted a vague beach pic online, and left a vacation lotion box on my porch. Brenda, nosy as ever, took the hook. That Saturday, I watched from upstairs, cameras rolling. At 3:47 p.m., the gate creaked. Brenda strutted in, speaker in tow, followed by Lori, Greg, and 4 others, including Tom, a snack chasing regular. Swimsuits, pool noodles, they meant business. Brenda snapped at Greg to start the jets. She eased in, moaning like a spa ad, the rest piling in after. For 5 minutes, it was all giggles and splashes. Then it hit. Tom glanced at his arm, frowning. Is this normal? His skin glowed orange, pumpkin orange. Lori shrieked, legs blazing. Why am I orange? Brenda bolted upright, her chest and arms a citrus nightmare. What is this? Chaos erupted. Guests scrambled out, slipping, tripping, yelling about toxins and lawsuits. Brenda, a dripping orange statue, pointed at the tub. Sabotage. That tech nerd did this. I muted the feed, grinning. They flailed like neon flamingos, clutching stained towels, phones out. Pure pandemonium, all recorded. They fled, still bickering, and I saved the footage. The neighborhood chat exploded. Memes of Brenda as a traffic cone. Poems about Orange Overlord. By Sunday, it hit the next subdivision. Texts poured in, some offering dinner for the tale. Brenda fought back Monday, filing an HOA complaint for chemical assault and demanding a meeting. I wasn't fazed. I had proof. At the meeting, she showed up faintly orange, despite scrubbing, in a sweater to hide it. She ranted, calling me a menace. I handed out my survey permits and the unedited video. The board watched in silence. Brenda's trespass, the party, the orange meltdown. Evan, a quiet board member, asked, "Wait, you broke in?" She stumbled over community trust, but no one bought it. Her complaint tanked. Next day, she posted a melodramatic Facebook screed, "Toxicity in Crestwood," accusing me of poisoning morale. Comments shredded her. Marge, an older resident, quipped, "So, we raid fridges next? Dibs on yours, Brenda." Brenda filed a health department claim, biohazard in a water feature. An inspector, Paul, arrived Wednesday, puzzled. I showed him the tub, explained the safe dye, handed over Kyle's safety docs. He laughed. Heard about an HOA food violation here months back. Related, maybe? Brenda's shrimp obsession, I said. He grinned, filing it as neighbor silliness. Then an anonymous board tip came. Check the HOA funds. I found padded expenses, fake vendors. Brenda had siphoned cash for years. I taped proof to the clubhouse board. Whispers grew, demands for an audit followed. Brenda sued me for emotional distress, claiming orange skin ruined her life. I laughed, called my lawyer, Ryan. Discovery is going to be a blast, he said, countersuing for trespassing and defamation. Bring the video. She tried a unity picnic to rally support food, bounce house, raffle. My friend Tina, a county inspector, crashed it. No permits, unsafe setup. It flopped. Guests bailed. An audit confirmed her theft. Thousands gone. The news ran, Crestwood's HOA hustle, her reign exposed. At court, her sob story floundered against my footage, docs, and Tina's affidavit. The judge ruled for me, damages awarded. Brenda slunk out, defeated. She vanished, house dark, then sold. The HOA, led by Victor, a no-nonsense vet, vowed no more overreach. My tub stayed orange-free, a quiet legend. At a barbecue, someone asked if Brenda turned fully orange. Just waist up, I said, raising a glass. Peace returned, mine, untainted. Years later, the hot tub became a symbol of neighborhood sanity, a reminder that even the most entitled tyrants can be dethroned with a little science and a lot of patience. And while Brenda's whereabouts remained a mystery, her orange-stained legacy lived on, a cautionary tale whispered at every Crestwood Heights potluck.